Do you find it hard to save money from your salary? Now, if you're nodding along, you're not alone. The struggle to save from a salary is a common challenge, particularly when it feels like your earnings are just a drop in the ocean. The truth is, this struggle often isn't about how much we earn, but rather it's about our saving discipline, or more precisely, the lack thereof. Let's face it, saving money isn't just putting aside a few coins at the end of the month. It's a mindset, a discipline, a lifestyle. It's about making conscious decisions day in and day out about how we use our hard-earned money. Now, I know it might seem daunting, especially when you're living paycheck to paycheck, but take heart. Saving from your salary, no matter how small it might seem, is not only possible, but it can also be easier than you think. But don't worry, saving from your salary is possible, and we're going to show you how. Have you ever thought about paying yourself first before anything else? This might seem like a peculiar concept, but stay with me. It's a game changer for those looking to develop a savings discipline. The concept of paying yourself first is straightforward. It simply means that the first portion of your salary, the moment it hits your account, should be set aside for savings. Before you pay bills, before you buy groceries, before you splurge on that new gadget or dress, you pay yourself. This isn't about being selfish. It's about being prudent and planning for a more secure future. Imagine your savings as another entity, like a utility company or a landlord. You wouldn't skip paying your electricity bill or rent, would you? In the same vein, your savings account is a bill that needs prompt payment every month. This method is powerful for a couple of reasons. Firstly, it ensures you save a consistent amount every month. Regardless of the other financial obligations you have, you've already taken care of your savings. Secondly, it helps you adjust your lifestyle around what's left after saving, rather than trying to squeeze savings out of what's left after spending. But how much should you save? Well, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. It depends on your income, your financial goals, and your living expenses. However, a good rule of thumb is to aim for at least 10 to 20% of your salary. If that seems daunting, start with a smaller percentage and gradually increase it over time. Is it easy? Not always. It may require sacrifices and some adjustments to your lifestyle. But remember, you're not depriving yourself, you're investing in your future. It's a mindset shift that can make all the difference in your financial journey. So, make it a habit. The moment your salary arrives, set a portion aside for your savings. Make it non-negotiable. Let this be the first step towards a more secure and financially independent future. Remember, your savings account is the first bill you need to pay every month. What are your financial goals and how realistic are they? That's a question we all need to ponder on. It's not enough to just wish for financial freedom. It's vital to set realistic financial goals that can propel us towards that dream. Setting financial goals is like setting up a GPS for your money. You wouldn't set off on a road trip without a destination in mind, would you? Similarly, your money needs a destination too. Without a clear-cut goal, your money may just wander off, leaving you wondering where it all went. Now, when we talk about setting financial goals, the emphasis is on the word realistic. Why? Because if your goal is to save $1 million by year's end, while making a fraction of that, you're setting yourself up for failure. But if you aim to save a certain percentage of your salary every month, that's more achievable. Financial goals should act as a motivator, not a discourager. They should inspire you to save more, not make you feel defeated. If your goal seems too lofty, break it down into smaller, manageable milestones. For example, instead of setting a goal to save $10,000 in a year, try saving $833 a month. It's the same amount, but broken down, it feels less intimidating. Remember, your financial goals should be tailored to your income and expenses. Don't set goals based on someone else's financial situation. Your friend might be able to save half their salary every month, but if you can't, that's okay. Start with what you can afford to save, even if it's just a small amount. Every drop counts in this ocean of savings. And finally, remember to revisit and adjust your goals as necessary. Life happens, and your financial situation can change. So it's okay to tweak your goals to match your current circumstances. With realistic goals, saving becomes less of a chore and more of a fulfilling journey. So sit down, take a good look at your finances, and start setting those realistic saving goals today. Your future self will thank you. Do you know where your money goes every month? This question may seem simple, but it's one that many often struggle to answer accurately. Why? Because without a budget and tracking your spending, it's easy for your money to slip through your fingers without you even realizing it. Now let's imagine your finances as a ship. You're the captain and your budget is your map. Without it, you risk drifting aimlessly, potentially ending up in a financial storm. But with a clear and precise budget, you gain control over your ship, steering it towards your financial goals. Creating a budget is about understanding your income and expenses. Start by noting down your monthly income, then list out all your expenses, from necessities like rent and groceries to discretionary spending such as entertainment or dining out. This exercise gives you a clear picture of where your money is going and where you might be overspending. The next step is tracking your spending. This doesn't mean you have to keep every receipt and scribble numbers in a notebook every day. Today, there are plenty of budgeting apps and tools that simplify this process. They categorize your expenses, track your spending habits, and even send you alerts when you're nearing your budget limit. But why go through all this trouble? Well, when you track your spending, you uncover the hidden leaks in your financial ship. Perhaps you're spending too much on takeout meals, or your monthly subscriptions are adding up to a hefty sum. By identifying these leaks, you can redirect the money towards your savings. Remember, budgeting isn't about depriving yourself of every little pleasure. It's about making informed decisions. It's about choosing to skip that extra cup of coffee today so you can afford a relaxing vacation tomorrow. So start budgeting and tracking your spending today. Take the reins of your financial ship and steer it towards a brighter future. Because in the end, a budget isn't meant to restrict your spending, but to make your money work better for you. What if you could save money without even thinking about it? Imagine a world where you are consistently building your nest egg and it's all happening in the background without you having to lift a finger. Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? Well, it's very much a reality, and it's all thanks to the magic of automated savings. Automated savings are the modern-day genie in a bottle, granting the wish of effortless saving. It's a simple concept really, You're simply setting up a system that automatically transfers a portion of your income from your checking account to your savings account. This could be set up with your bank or your employer through direct deposits. This approach to saving has several advantages. First, it makes saving a no-brainer. No more mental debates about whether to save or spend. The decision is already made, and the money is tucked away safely before you even see it. Second, it ensures consistency. We've all had those months where unexpected expenses crop up and saving takes a back seat. With automated savings, you're saving every month, come what may. It's a safety net that's always there, quietly growing with each passing day. Third, it helps you stick to your saving goals. Remember the concept of paying yourself first that we discussed earlier? Well, automated savings are the embodiment of that principle. You're prioritizing your future self every time that automatic transfer happens. Now you might be thinking, but what if I don't have enough left for my expenses? That's where the beauty of setting realistic saving goals and effective budgeting comes into play. You're not meant to starve today to feed tomorrow. It's about finding the right balance, and automated savings can be adjusted to fit your needs. In conclusion, automated savings are like your personal financial assistant, working behind the scenes to help you achieve your saving goals. It's a powerful tool that can make a significant difference in your financial journey. Automated savings take the decision out of your hands, making it easier to stick to your saving discipline. So why not give it a try? After all, who doesn't like a genie that grants financial wishes? Ever thought about making more money to increase your savings? Increasing your income streams is a surefire way to boost your savings. Let's delve into this concept a little deeper. You see, relying on a single source of income, like your daytime job, can be a risky strategy. It's like putting all your eggs in one basket. What happens if you lose that job? You're left with no eggs, right? That's why it's wise to diversify your income streams. One of the most straightforward ways to increase your income is through side jobs. These are part-time gigs you can do outside your regular work hours. If you're a whiz at graphic design, offer your services on freelance platforms. If you're proficient in a second language, consider online tutoring. The possibilities are endless. Another route to consider is investments. Now, don't let the word investments scare you. It's not all about stocks and bonds. It could be as simple as investing in a high-yield savings account or a certificate of deposit. These are low-risk options that can yield a steady return over time. And then there's the idea of turning your hobbies into cash. Are you a passionate photographer? Sell your photos online? Do you enjoy baking? Start a small-scale home bakery. Not only will this bring in extra income, but it's also a way to do what you love and get paid for it. It's important to remember that these additional income streams don't have to replace your day job. They're just there to supplement it, to give you a little more financial breathing room. And the beauty of it all is that the extra income you earn can go straight into your savings. It's like a boost, a financial shot in the arm that can help you reach your savings goals faster. So start thinking about how you can diversify your income streams. Look at your skills, your passions, and the resources you have at your disposal. You might be surprised at the opportunities that are out there waiting for you. Remember, the more income streams you have, the more you can save. Is saving a one-time thing or a consistent habit for you? Think about it. Consistency is the backbone of every successful endeavor, and saving is no exception. Consistency in saving is like the steady drip of water that eventually fills a bucket. It might seem like a slow process, but over time, the accumulation can be substantial. Let's consider the power of consistency. Imagine you decide to save just $1 every day. It might not seem like much, but at the end of the month, you've saved $30. Over a year, that's $365. Now think about what happens if you keep up this habit for 5 years. You'll have saved over $1,800. And this is not even considering the interest you might earn if you deposit this money in a savings account. Now, let's take it a step further. Consider if you were to save $5 a day instead. At the end of the month, you'd have saved $150. In a year, that's over $1,800. And in 5 years, you'd have saved a whopping $9,000. What these examples illustrate is the power of consistent saving. That's why it's not about how much you save, but how often. The key is to start small and then gradually increase your savings as you grow more comfortable with the habit. Remember, consistency in saving is not about making huge sacrifices or saving massive amounts all at once. It's about developing a habit, a routine, a discipline. It's about making saving a part of your lifestyle. It's about recognizing that every little bit counts and that over time, these small amounts can accumulate into a significant nest egg. So, make saving a consistent habit. Start today, no matter how small the amount. Keep at it, day after day, month after month, year after year. You'll be amazed at how much you can accumulate over time. Consistency is key in savings. It's not about how much you save, but how often. Let's quickly revisit what we've learned today. The journey to financial wellness can often feel like a steep climb, but with the right tools and mindset, it's a summit we can all reach. We started with the concept of paying yourself first. This isn't about treating yourself to a shopping spree or a fancy dinner. It's about setting aside a portion of your income for your future self before you spend on anything else. Consider it an investment in your financial security. Then, we dove into the subject of setting realistic saving goals. It's important to remember that everyone's financial journey is unique. What matters most is setting achievable goals that align with your income, expenses, and long-term aspirations. And remember, no amount is too small to save. Every little bit counts. Next, we explored the importance of budgeting and tracking your spending. Without a clear picture of where your money is going, it's easy to lose track and overspend. A well-planned budget can be your roadmap to financial independence, helping you keep your spending in check and your savings on track. We also discussed the power of automating your savings. By setting up automatic transfers to your savings account, you're less likely to skip or forget this crucial step. And over time, you'll be amazed at how those automated contributions can add up. Boosting your income streams can also play a pivotal role in your savings journey. Whether it's a part-time job, a side hustle, or an investment, diversifying your income can help accelerate your savings and reduce financial stress. And finally, we highlighted the importance of consistency. Saving isn't about instant gratification, it's a long-term commitment that requires patience, discipline, and perseverance. It's not always easy, but the rewards are well worth it. Remember, saving is not a sprint but a marathon. Start small, stay consistent, and watch your savings grow. With these strategies in mind, you're well on your way to building a more secure financial future.